Hey guys, this is Icy and I would like to comment a few things about this Shrine of Storms plus 19. It is a Fortified Sanguine Grievous week and the key will be in time. I don't like only uploading very perfect runs, so you will see some fuck-ups and problems in this video as well, but I will try to comment our thoughts on most of the pulls and especially why I, as a heavy cleave single target no Iceland's Frost Mage, play things the way I play. I'm always open-minded for new ideas and suggestions and would appreciate every comment or sub for my channel. You can check me out live on Twitch TV/IcyVen as well. So let's get started. Regardless of Sanguine, we pulled the whole first room because these mobs are not doing anything special and it's free percentage on trash at the start of the dungeon. You see one of our rogues, Ankai, move out of the room to already engage the emissary from our next pull outside and resetting her with Vanish. You can do it with Night Elf Rachel as well. After resetting her, she already lost a huge amount of her energy and will teleport out of the dungeon way earlier. The little gnome rogue Grievous is doing the exact same thing again and the emissary is literally ready to instant teleport out of the dungeon on our next pull. From now on we are pulling more or less straightforward until our first skip. Try to save your interrupts for water blasts and dodge the washaways from the attendants. Like bolstering weeks, I always try to distribute my damage between targets with more HP. Splitting Ice and Glacial Spike do their best to equalize different health values and makes it possible to kill two targets at once and let their Sanguine overlap for better space management. Our first skip is the Living Current skip. By jumping over the edge of the waterfall and targeting the fire brazier on the other side, you simply around the corner and you can save some time. Our Outlaw Rogues can play the Enchanted Emissary most of the time by standing between their targets and the Emissary. Every stun capability can help them, but as a caster with instant spells like Ice Lance, you need to double check the Emissary all the time to step in and help. Enchanted Emissaries tend to do weird things from time to time, and you don't want to cast any Glacial Spike on a target dipping with its little toe in the Emissary's aura. Especially because with Splitting Ice, you cannot always control where your cleave damage is going. With the boss close to death, we pull 2 more trash mobs into fight. And with the next shenanigans, we are skipping Windseeker Heldis. Nasty enemy and not worth the time spending on her. You can body pull. Only her servants by approaching from the far left. Now you can skip Heldis by either shroud her or jump over the abyss on her left side. You need to be as close to the edge as possible to do the jump skip and leap with a mount from one platform to the other. With the boss close to death, we pull 2 more trash mobs into fight. And with the next shenanigans we are skipping Windseeker Heldis. Nasty enemy and not worth the time spending on her. You can body pull only her servants by approaching from the far left. Now you can skip Heldis by either shroud her or jump over the abyss on her left side. You need to be as close to the edge as possible to do the jump skip and leap with a mount from one platform to the other. After this last group and emissary, we skip most of the trash inside the ruins, because the narrow pathways are a bad place to play with Sanguine. And another skip, the Guardian Elemental skip. One of our rogues is pulling the elemental and gives us some space to just run to the other side of the bridge without getting in combat. After vanishing the elemental, it's business as usual. Because of Brother Ironhull is so spongy, you can pull more trash into your fight with him as well. There is a patrolling enforcer on the next stage your healer can pull and escort to the table. Well, easy death from Tentacle Lash here. I could have ice blocked it and you need to pop some defensive cooldowns and pots maybe. Nasty trash on Fortified and we will see more death from Tentacle soon. And here's our next mistake by not thinking about Sanguine. We cannot kill one of the trash mobs near the tentacles because of Sanguine healing and vice versa. We just didn't thought about that pull in advance and couldn't adapt to the new situation fast enough. It is important to know everything about your next pull, what, when, how many, and at this point we lost it somehow. But we replenished popped speed pots and got back on track. The first player that gets controlled by Lord Stormsong, Grievous in that case, could not play this mechanic on his own, because there are not enough purple balls to get damage from. So he decided to jump into the pool of water. You get damage after getting underwater, but you don't have a lot of time. The water ticks for hefty damage. With splitting ice, you can help mind control targets, with damage of course, but always communicate. One glacial will maybe push your mate out of the mind control right before he decides to collect some juicy purple balls, which then results in stun or death. In general, always call your glacial spikes on mid to low HP targets. Other damage dealer can adapt to your call and focus other targets, so your glacial damage is not overcapping by like 90%. It's all about efficiency in the end. Calling out glacials on emissaries is also important, so they can maybe stunned right before dropping to 0 HP and instant teleport out of the dungeon. A good interrupt rotation is key for the intermission in this boss fight. Ankai is interrupting the main target early so he can get the second rupt on the off target, while I am denying the off target from its first spell. Grievous is managing the second cast on main target until it is dead and the rest is free for all. We nearly one-faced the boss with the healer not dispelling the increased damage dealt and gained debuff. Some eels in the end, and we did the key right in time, several seconds before El Deplito. I felt like we couldn't make it after several fuck-ups with tentacles, but I was wrong. I hope you liked the video and we will see each other again. Check out twitch.tv/icyvan for my live streams every Wednesday and Sunday for raiding and Monday for viewer keys. Take care guys, and as always, peace and out.